in the bar right now. Root had a trial round of 72.5. It looked to me like he might have improved on that.
Just a hair short, Bill. 71.5 meters for Root. Had a good takeoff, but kind of lost the tips there at the end of the flight.
And that's why I'm not marking, I guess.
That's why the markers get the big bucks, Bill. We pay him a lot of money.
That's right. Pay him in pizza. All right, next up we've got Jason Colby, number 40. Jason, a total flyer. Here he comes. Look at him go. Little arm swing at the end. I think he's pushing on it a little bit. I know he loves to fly.
Yeah, he's a jumper. It looks like with that flight position could probably take advantage of a little bit of headwind coming up the hill. Just a real smooth transition, 74.5 meters.
His father, Scott, one of my childhood heroes on the ski jump, and especially his uncle, Casey, multi-time Olympian, top American finisher in a couple of those, including here in Salt Lake City in 2002. Next up, we've got USA Nordic national team member Nicholas Malisinski of the Nordic combined team. Nice looking jump for Nicholas. Big jump. I think that was well past the K point.
That was an awesome jump, and I'm not judging, but that looked like probably the most stylish jump we've seen, combined with a lot of distance. That's really going to help him in the cross-country portion later today. 93.5 meters. Awesome jump.
Yeah, and for a younger athlete, Nicholas really knows how to ski. And here's another fast athlete who's quite good on the jump hill. Evan Nichols is on the bar and now in the in run. Evan had a trial round of 88.5 meters.
Didn't look quite as far, but close to that K point. 85.5 meters.
Evan, again, another young member of the men's Nordic combined national team for USA Nordic.
Carter Brubaker up next, bib number 43.
Carter, another member of the USA Nordic national team from Alaska as well. Great to see these young athletes from Alaska. 10 years, maybe 12 since those jumps were rebuilt. We see a ton of Alaskans down here to represent for all age classes in the Springer Tourney. 82.5 meters for Carter.
Final competitor in the U20 division, bib number 44, Eric Belshaw.
Eric, another national team member, this of the men's ski jumping team. Nice looking jump, really high going by me. Looks to be past the K point, Adam. Tell me when you hear the distance.
Another far jump, stylish landing, good flight position. It's going to help him with the judges and the style. Half the jumps judged on style and half on distance. 92.5 meters just over that K point. That K point is where the hill starts to flatten out.
All right, and we're moving straight into the senior men's class. First athlete on the bar, number 45, Logan Gundry of the Flying Eagles in the Central Division. Nice looking jump for Logan. Father Matt Gundry in charge of helping redesign a lot of the hills here in the United States. 72 meters for Logan. Big improvement on his trial round of 66. And next up, we have Andrew Lucanis of Central Division. Again, Adam, in that fancy green suit, literally disappearing as he flies over that green plastic.
Yeah, I think he should land and then re-jump. They'll try to trick the video distance measuring.
66.5 meters for Andrew. Good looking jump. Looks like a little bit of a telemark. Nice jump, Andrew.
Lucas Gashanitsa up next, bib number 47. I was coaching back when Lucas joined the program many, many, many years ago. One of the first athletes that I ever coached. Glad to see him up here on the bigger hills.
Again, as a veteran athlete, Lucas is an inspiration to all of us who used to fly all the time. Nice looking jump for him.
He liked it. Had a little fist pump there. That's always good to see. Happy jumpers.
I feel like once you've retired, ski jumping can be a lot more fun, Adam. Maybe you should give it a try.
I haven't jumped in 30 pounds, Bill.
All right, and next up, we have America's record holder for longest distance ever ski flying, Kevin Bickner, 244.5 meters on Vickerson in Norway. Looks very high going by the judges' tower, far past the K point.
Yeah, that was an awesome jump. That looked like it was probably our furthest jump of the whole morning. Kevin knows how to fly, and it was 97.5 meters, getting down close to that HS 100 point.
I love his suit, too. Nice stars and bars on the arms. Next up, we have USA Nordic National Team member in Nordic Combined, Jasper Good, also a member of the Armed Forces. Jasper is in the in-run. Oh, look at that. Nice looking flight past the K point. That's going to set him up right for the race. Jasper is also a two-time Olympian representing both the United States and the Armed Services in Beijing this past winter. 94 meters with a nice telemark. And his teammate on the national team, Grant Andrews, Nordic Combined skier known for great style.
Yeah, that was a beautiful jump. Nice flight, nice landing. See if he has the distance. 93.5 meters on that jump past that K point. Benjamin Loomis up next, bib number 51. Played golf with retired athlete Taylor Fletcher a few days ago. He said Ben is one of the best up-and-coming Nordic combined skiers on the U.S. ski team. I shouldn't say up-and-coming, but one of the strongest athletes representing the U.S. You can see it there with that jump. That was a jump of 92.5 meters for Ben. Jared Shoemate, bib number 52, coming up next.
Really nice telemark for Ben. Very stylish. Nice job. Again, Park City Ski and Snowboard athlete, now USA Nordic National Team member and top 20 at the Beijing Games. Jared Shoemate takes to the air. Big jump, nice telemark.
It's going to put a lot of these Nordic combined guys pretty close in the cross-country portion. That was a jump of 92.5 meters, so not a lot separating them on the hill. We'll see who's the fastest this evening at Soldier Hollow. Bib number 53, Steven Schumann up next. Steven's on the hill.
That looked like a better jump. Good first competition round for Steven Schumann. 82.5 meters with a very nice telemark landing.
On the bar, ready to go, Decker Dean, bib number 54.
This is our second to last competitor. Decker Dean, the jumping machine, gets the coach's flag. Member of the USA Nordic National Men's Ski Jumping Team and Beijing Olympian, takes to the air. Very nice looking jump. Big height. Nice telemark landing.
Yeah, you could almost see him gaining speed as he went past the judges' tower, which is what the jumpers are trying to do, is keep that momentum, stay on top of those skis, and that was a jump of 91.5 meters.
And the final competitor of the morning, a very stylish young man, Andrew Urlaub, with the longest jump in the trial round of 96.5. Andrew of the Flying Eagles and the USA Nordic men's ski jumping national team.
A lot of height, Bill, going past it. That was a good jump.
Great looking jump. I bet that's right down there close to his trial round.
So far, the longest jump on the hill was 97.5 by Kevin Bickner. That was a jump of 95.5 meters. So pretty close. 2 meters separating the top two jumps.
I totally nailed that. 95.5. Sitting right here in the judges' tower, Adam. All right, that concludes our first competitive round of the 23rd annual Yindro Meyer Springer Tourney. We're going to be taking a little bit of a break. We'll be back at you with some updates, but we're going to thank our sponsors and our partners of this amazing event. Big thank you to the Utah Office of Tourism, Utah Life Elevated. If you haven't been here, USA Nordic Sport, of course, the national leadership organization for ski jumping and Nordic combined in the United States of America. The George S. and Dolores Dory Eccles Foundation, huge partner in this event and also in our development of great young athletes in this country with the Fly Girls and Fly Guys camps. And, of course, the official apparel partner, backcountry.com, keeping our athletes nice and warm and dry in the elements. And finally, a big thank you to USANA, the official nutrition provider for the USA Nordic national team. We're here on a beautiful sunny day here in Park City, Utah.
Here, in places less known, between Utah's 5 national parks, there are moments that surprise you. Between generations and between friends. Somewhere between what you expected and what you never imagined. Start planning at visitutah.com.
All right, folks, just wanted to give everybody a little heads up. We are going to stay with the same order from the first round for the second competitive round. We'll be trying to get some final results of the first round to share with you as we go through the second round, which will be starting at 8:35 Mountain Time, so in about 5 minutes, 4 minutes from now. For those of you at home, beautiful view of these amazing 2002 Olympic hills in great shape after 20 years. Although those of us here in Utah are really hoping for a 2030 or 2034 return of the Olympic Games so we can spruce up some of these amazing venues and keep them going for another 20 or 50 years. Big thank you to the Utah Olympic Legacy Foundation and the Utah Olympic Park for all the hard work that goes into keeping venues like this as vibrant as they are. And here at the 23rd annual Yindro Meyer Springer Tourney, we are excited to continue the competition here in just a couple minutes. But first, we're going to just give a few thank yous to our partners. The Utah Office of Tourism, Utah Life Elevated, USA Nordic Sport, the national leadership organization of ski jumping and Nordic combined in the United States of America. The George S. and Dolores Dory Eccles Foundation. And, of course, the official apparel partner of USA Nordic Sport, backcountry.com. And, of course, the official nutrition partner, USANA. And here are a couple words from our partners. We'll see you in a minute.
Here, in places less known, between Utah's 5 national parks, there are moments that surprise you. Between generations and between friends. Somewhere between what you expected and what you never imagined. Start planning at visitutah.com.
All right, and we're getting ready for the second round. For those of you at home, welcome back to Park City, Utah on the 23rd annual Yindro Meyer Springer Tourney. I'm here with my co-host, Adam Heat Schwal. Adam, talk to us about what's been going on this morning.
Yeah, just had the trial round early. One competition round so far, just getting ready to start the second competitive round, the final round of the morning. Nice and early this morning to avoid too much heat. Once the hill heats up, the wind starts moving, and that causes delays, so it's nice to just keep on rolling right into bib number 1, Haley Brabeck from the Rocky Mountain Division on the hill. Nice solid jump for Haley and a nice telemark landing. 49.5 meters.
All right, Adam. Well, I'm hunting down a results list of the first round so we can share that with all of you folks. All right, and Emma Russell, number 2 of the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club, on the bar and now in the in-run.
Nice to see these athletes making the drive over from Steamboat.
Nice looking telemark there for Emma. I think that was a little bit better than her first jump. She looks happy with it.
66.5 meters. I was always happy with any jump that landed on my feet. As we say, keep the P-tex down.
That's right. And just a reminder for all you folks at home and in the crowd, if you get a chance, share the stream on Facebook from the USA Nordic Facebook page. As number 3 gets ready to go, Jamae Wingard of Alaska.
Unofficially, Bill, I'm going to say Jamae is probably the smallest jumper out here this morning. Looks tiny on this big HS 100 jump, but solid jump, and she can really build on that in the future.
Super solid jump for Jamae.
43.5 meters. Macy Olden, bib number 5, up next.
Macy, a hometown girl, member of the Park City Ski and Snowboard Club. She had a first round jump of 48, looking to better that in her second round, and she is on her way to the takeoff.
Not a bad jump for Macy. You could see pretty late on that jump. I saw a video of the takeoff and just missed the takeoff a little bit. 57.5 meters.
Big improvement, though, almost 10 meters over her first round jump.
You can tell she's really trying to jump hard, but just a hair late.
And you remember, Adam, I mean, this is a really tough sport. Small changes make big differences. Sometimes it's frustrating, sometimes it's easy. And here comes number 6, Eva Minato of Steamboat Springs.
Always trying to hit the takeoff just right. The timing, it's always better to be a little late than a little early, but ideally right on time.
Super solid jump. Nice telemark landing. Let's watch the replay. 59 meters for Eva Minato.
Bib 7, Estella Hausrick up next.
Estella listed as Rocky Mountain Division, although I know she has grown up skiing and ski jumping in the Midwest. She's really taken some huge strides over the last year. She comes down the in-run. Let's see what she can do. Oh, beautiful jump. Biggest jump of the second round by far.
Yeah, that was an awesome jump. 81.5 meters. You could see the timing was good. Flight was good. That was a great jump. Anna Zigman, bib number 8 from the Central Division, up next.
All right, Anna Zigman on the in-run. Nice looking jump for her.
Yeah, that was a jump of 67 meters for Anna.
All right, big improvement for her as well. 63.5 in the first round, 67 in the second round. Who's up next?
Ella Wilson from the Steamboat Springs Rocky Mountain Division, bib number 9.
Cited in her bio that her father, Todd Wilson, got her into the sport, as he has thousands of children at this point, many of whom went on to be Olympians. Ella's first round jump, 62.5.
That was another jump of 62 meters.
All right, another hometown hero, Josie Johnson of the Park City Ski and Snowboard Club, and now the USA Nordic National Team, women's ski jumping team. Here comes Josie. Oh, gorgeous flight. Big jump. I think that's past the K point.
Yeah, that was an awesome jump.
81.5 meters in the first round. 90 meters for jumping Josie Johnson.
Huge improvement from the first round. That was an awesome jump.
All right. Women's Nordic Combined National Team member Tess Arnone gets the coach's flag. Her first jump, 79.5. Looks to be about the same. Nice looking solid jump for Tess.
Yeah, that was close. That was a jump of 78 meters.
And her teammate on the women's Nordic Combined National Team for USA Nordic, Alexa Brabeck, led the first round with an 84-meter leap. Gets Coach Tomas Matura's flag.
She had about a 3-point lead over Josie after the first round.
Another nice looking jump for Alexa. I think that's a bit of an improvement, but let's see what the distance markers have to say.
Josie went 90 meters. We're going to see what Alexa has. 86.5. That's going to put them pretty darn close in the final standings. May come down to style.
All right, and jumping into our women's senior division, we have Annika Malasinski, whose first round jump, 87.5, put her into the third position.
Yeah, that was another awesome jump. Really great flight position out over the skis. 87 meters for Annika.
Nice and consistent, but what a beautiful looking jump. Great telemark landing, textbook. And next up we have number 16, Paige Jones of the USA Nordic National Women's Ski Jumping Team.
Paige was in second place after the first jump. A lot of height. Another far jump. They're going further and further this round. It's good to see.
.5 meters for Paige. Great second round jump. Next up, we have Samantha Masuga of the Park City Ski and Snowboard Club, and more importantly, the USA Nordic National Team Women's Ski Jumping Team. Here she comes down the end run.
Sam was just a few points off the podium after the first jump. Looking to have a good second jump. Move up onto those.
Oh, that's a big improvement for Sam. Great looking jump. Really looked a lot more on top that time.
Similar to our first jump, 85.5 meters for Sam.
I'm sticking to my guns, though. That one looked really nice to me. And it looks like our last competitor, the leader of the first round, Annika Belshaw of the USA Nordic Women's Ski Jumping National Team. First round soaring 95.5 meters. Big lead, 13 points over Paige, 16 points over Annika Malasinski. So she's going to be looking to really just show that she is on form today, soaring down the hill. Another big jump past the K point.
Yeah, it was a really far jump. Had a huge lead after the first round. I'm going to say with that jump, pretty safe. 92.5 meters. So the longest jump in the first round, longest jump in the second round. That's usually how you win, Bill.
Certainly doesn't hurt. All right, and folks, I know that we're going to continue to really move today. So we're looking for those junior, the changed the podium ceremony. We're going to be taking a little water break here just to make sure we're ready for the next 20 athletes. And a quick shout out to all the